Ladies and gentlemen,
of the jury,
welcome to another episode of Andertons TV, where we answer questions posed in the recent video that Pete and I shot on the new Fender Mustang headphone amp. Now, in the video that we shot a few days ago, you saw it being used, plugged into a guitar and going through all the effects and amp models that are built into this amazing little device. And then the comments section was full of questions like, would it work with a bass? Would it work with an acoustic guitar? Will it work with pedals? All that kind of stuff. So this video is going to be a rapid fire set of answers to your questions. Can it make the coffee?
No. I'm very excited about this.
Okay.
I'm just going to take my keys out of my pocket and my mask. Let's just wear a mask, why not, hey?
So question number one, will it work with a keyboard? Well, Pete, maestro please.
Well,
here is a Micro Mustang plugged into an output. Bit pointless because there's a headphone socket right next to it. But
you
hey,
asked the question.
You asked, and we're
so,
using the studio preamp setting with a tiny bit of reverb. And then yes, you're hearing our rubber ears. Liberace. Come on, let's do it right. So it works with the keyboard. But Pete, I can't stop him now.
I had a song going before.
Will it work with an acoustic guitar?
Well, let's try it. Yes, so here we go. I'm now plugged in here in the same setting. Here's a little cable. And here's a... Anyway.
Right, awesome. Okay, now of course we've just left this again on its studio preamp, the kind of flat response mode. You could of course change that for a guitar amplifier, and you could of course add one of the many effects on. So if you're sitting here and you're thinking, I have no idea what this little device of joy is, go and watch the video that we shot taking you through all the things which, yes, will be up here in the corner. But Pete, what about a bass guitar? Will it work for a bass guitar?
You ask? Let's check. So, we are now plugged into this rather stunning Charvel bass. As you can see, it's on the... I'll just pull it out so it's passive, because most people have got passive basses, I think. So here's the bass.
And just to stop on that, we've also modified the reverb effect to reduce the reverb down to its like minimum setting, so that it's, you know, because you wouldn't normally use reverb as a traditional bass effect. So here we go.
That's like almost like a working 9 to 5.
It's just a musical genius. Anyway, so there we go. So yes, it works for bass.
Yes, it does work with the bass, yeah.
Now we're going to get a little bit more tricky. Can you plug it into John Mayer?
You probably can, but I'm not sure that he would like it very much. Or maybe he would.
Will it work in a pedal board?
So funny you say that, Lee. I've just put a little pedal board together here, tiny little one, overdrive delay. Excellent. And then here we go.
There is, if you want to see a much more enormous pedal board, I did a YouTube video, I did a Facebook and Instagram video today. So go back and look on my channel for that and you'll see, you'll get the idea. But yes, you could have a massive pedal board or a tiny pedal board. Now, what we do need to do, Pete, before you plug this in, of course, is not use our studio preamp anymore. Now we want to have it as if it's plugged into a guitar amplifier. So could you find the red light on it? Roxanne!
Red light! There we go.
Okay, so this is now just put it into a 65 Deluxe.
Can you see that
And if
there?
it's got the...
That's the red light.
Again, you've got the same amount of reverb as we just had for the bass bit.
I'll put a little bit more reverb on.
A little bit more. If you go to the white light...
Yeah, go towards the white light.
Go towards the white light.
I've put... As you notice here, I've put it's straight into the Aquapus, the delay, so I've got the overdrive so I'm bypassing whatever's on the end.
Looper is coming in a minute. So this again is hopefully just guitar. Is it going to work? So this is just like plugging. I would say my only slight observation here is if you are going to use the Mustang Micro on the floor, you might find that your headphone cable from your headphones is not long enough to reach it.
You can always lie down on the floor like this, can't you?
Lay down with, but you can of course buy headphone extension leads from all good electronics retailers,
Andertons.
Including Andertons.
And if you're Sally, absolutely lay down, it's fine.
Right. Micro Mustang.
Yes.
Here we are on, again, we've just used the 65 Deluxe setting. There's a tiny bit of reverb from the Micro Mustang, but the bulk of it is now, the bulk of the tone is going to come from the guitar, and we've got this Seriatone Klon Centaur style copy guitar, and we've got a way huge Aquapus delay. What does it sound like with no... Actually, you were going to show
I was just
something.
going to show something because I've had people ask, oh, the pedal is noisy or whatever, and if you've got single coils, especially single coils in a guitar, and there's some lights or transformers or something around you, you will sometimes get a bit of noise. I mean, here's the guitar. It's not very loud in here, but if I put it near the piano.
I think the piano's got its transformer built in. I bet you that's what it's...
Yeah, so you have to be aware that, sometimes, if this is me going...
It's really weird, isn't it?
That.
It's like there's a little... Anything electrical will emit like an electromagnetic field.
Yeah.
Could be lights, could be mains cables, could be this keyboard here, it could be a television, could be literally almost anything. And if you bring a guitar, particularly a single coil guitar, into that field, that's what happens. But the weird thing is, just turn, Pete. Like if you face me.
Yeah, but if I go
not
like
even
this,
a distance thing. Look, and then just turn away. And that's
the same we do in real life.
In real life,
like just turn away.
A little lesson when you get noise, and you're going, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's just where you're sitting.
And it can also be some isolated problems with your power supply, stuff like that. It's always worth checking one pedal at a time, whatever. But I just wanted to mention that.
Different journey, right? So let's hear without the pedals.
And here's the Centaur. Do a little bit more overdrive. And here is the way huge delay. So like slap back.
So there you go. I think that answers the question. Yes, it works with pedals, but is it part of your 5 a day?
Probably not. Oh, that sounds great, actually. It's ripping.
Okay. Can you make loops as well, Mr. Pete?
Yes, can I do it with my hands on top of a piano? Hey, that's like a circus trick. Can you do this? Well, what is it?
So the first thing that's going to happen, okay, when you plug the Micro Mustang into the looper, and if the only pedal that you have is the looper, the issue potentially that you're going to have is that as you create loops on your looper and then run them into the Micro Mustang and change effects and amp settings on the Micro Mustang, that's going to change the loop sound as well. So here we're sort of getting into where a looper, it will work, but it's kind of, it's always, I think most people when they do loops like to do the rhythm sound with one setting and then the lead sound with another.
You can't do that. That's, I'd say categorically that's a no-go, because as soon as you change the amp here, because that's the last bit in the chain, it will change the sound coming out. That's why we've got pedals in the front that goes into the looper. Another problem that could occur is that the Micro Mustang doesn't have enough processing power to take like 3 or 4 loops that go into it. And what comes out. But we haven't tried, so why not try it?
What I think we do here is let's just loop with no distortion pedal and then put the distortion pedal on to play over the loop.
Yeah, so let's see.
And like you say, would you like me to be the loop master if you're going to play?
Well, I was going to do it up here and do like a little...
He's such a professional.
Okay, so let's see if I can loop. So now I'm going to do it a different way because I don't have it, so I'm just going to go like this.
You're just such a professional.
It works.
Sounds blooming good so far.
Well, it works. I mean, now you can determine whether that sounded good in the ears or not, you know, how much sound that came out. It sounded all right in the room, but a little bit we came out, but it works.
I found
so there you
on some of the little amps that I've used loopers on in the past that you hear this really unpleasant kind of compression on the input, like it, as you say, like it can't handle the multiple guitar tracks.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really hearing that at all through the Micro Mustang.
It was pretty good. And
you know, put a bass line down over the loop.
It's a good looper pedal as well, that isn't it? But why don't we just try to do...
oh, Ambassador, you're spoiling us.
Why don't we try some bass on here?
Do you want to play keys over the top as well?
Well,
if I get you a little guitar lead?
might just do. I might just do. Let's go back here to that one and take the reverb off.
This has gone from being a 3-minute fun video to like as long as every other video we ever do.
It always does. So here we go. Are we ready for this one? Oh, here you go. Here you go. Let's use that. What else is in here?
You're now hearing the Nord and everything basically going through a Fender Deluxe as well, so kind of old school how it might have even been in the day.
Okay, I got something
Jazz.
Is there some strings?
Oh man, this is crazy. Can we release this? Can you also upload straight to DistroKid from here and take over the world with the best-selling album? Oh man. Anyway, there we are.
And then you can play a solo on top of that if you want. Oh, you can even put the overdrive.
There you are, everybody.
There you are.
Categorically proving that the Micro Mustang Micro, whichever way around it is, can do almost anything that you asked it to do in the comment section. These are £89 and are available from Andertons to purchase right now in the links below. So knock yourself out.
Yeah, under 90
Under £90, as someone else pointed out in the comment. Only 1p under £90.
But it's still under 90 pounds.
Legally, that is under £90. Okay, right. Thank you very much, Pete. Your musical ability never ceases to amaze me. And audience,
Thank you very much.
Your ability to watch through long videos that we put out never ceases to amaze me as well. Right, okay, bye-bye.